and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Cry myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for real estate talk. That's Shana Acquisto. She's my wife.
I am. Thankfully.
And we got a couple of different topics for us today. Is real estate an addiction?
Yes.
Say what?
on all fronts.
Let's talk about that. And then maybe NFTs. Hopefully we'll get to that one. We'll see what we can do there to cover that. Real estate, NFTs coming together. Do we even know what an NFT is? And
I don't know. I know what it is, but when I hear it, I think of when a check is returned, back in the day.
Insufficient funds?
Yeah. I don't know why, but
It's just got like some of the same letters in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you're ready for your kids to go back to school.
Raise your hand if you want your husband to go on spring break and get away from that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's awesome.
Love you.
Thank you for being part of our real estate family. It's awesome to have you guys around.
Is.
I've been blessing you guys with the gift of me not being at agent meetings. I think everyone's happy with that.
Yesterday was good. We had a good time.
I know. I've been having great reports. It's been like Mike hasn't been here. Everything's been amazing.
That is definitely
And I'm
not
happy
why.
to hear that. No, you know, what you want to end up doing is guiding and then everyone can lead on their own.
Yes.
And that's the whole idea. So I'm really proud of everybody that everything's going great.
It really helps to hear, it doesn't matter how long we've been in the business, hearing what other people go through is, it's really helpful and beneficial in what we do.
Well, what I'm currently going through is a coffee crisis. I'm a little low. No, I'm all right. I don't think I have enough coffee to make it through the whole episode, but we'll
Oh no!
we'll do our absolute
hurry
best,
then.
ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on a Thursday.
Yes,
Roll call completed.
you.
It looks like people chat in on their own.
Way to go, you guys. Way to be present. Appreciate
that. Are you ready?
This is for you, not for us.
Yeah, no, but we actually don't get anything out of this.
Okay.
We just pay money.
I'm just right in front of you.
Is real estate an addiction? We need to talk about that. Are people spending so long on there? Are they getting all these dings and bells going off when a great home comes up that they look at it and they're like, what's going on? Do they spend so much time there? Is it making homes sell faster? That's Shana. She's going to tell us some of the things that she thinks.
Oh, well.
So let's pick a couple of
think,
spots
to
talk about. So in the past, real estate the average person would take out a 30-year mortgage and they would live there and they would pay it off and then they'd be done, right?
Like our parents.
And they would stay there. And then all of a sudden you start hearing some different numbers. Mm-hmm. And then you were like, well, the average person only stays in their home for 15 years. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
Then it was
the
like
average
7
person,
to 10.
Yeah. And now it's 5 to 7. And we heard a banker the other day say that the average mortgage now is under 5 years.
Yeah,
and it was
5 years. And we've seen just in our, in our transactions that we've had a lot of people that have moved on within a year. And they haven't owed. We had a client years and years ago that was relocated and he had moved here, I think it was 2 years, and he had to come to the table with $50,000. He had to go get a loan to close to be able to move. Remember that?
Well, just prices didn't appreciate.
Yeah.
Prices did not go up. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it was crazy. So yes, I personally do think it's an addiction, and I think just as it used to be, realtors always we were known for being on our devices and looking for homes, but I think whether people are looking for a home or not, they're addicted to that. There's something about it. There's the shows on TV that people see.
It's become a whole thing, right?
And it's just become a whole thing. Kind of like fashion, and then there's real estate. People are always looking up fashion trends. I think people are always looking up real estate, and it gives them that itch to move. But I also think it's addictive in the way that you can't stop. You hear the bell and the notice and the alert, and you're on it. And we have even had discussions that just from texting or being on your device that, hey, hello, where are you? Let's put our phones away and let's engage in the conversation because you're totally checked out.
I turned every bell off. I get no notices.
He does,
and now my wife can't even get in touch with me.
It's really, really, really fun. But yes, so I think it's an addiction. It is.
So then what happened is there's been things that have been set up. So I have an article that's going to reference this that we can kind of look at. Omkar is going to chat that in, and he's going to go ahead and show our screen, and we can talk about it.
So I think it's an addiction, and I think it can cause problems.
Yeah, no, it definitely
just like
can.
any other addiction, because you're so engaged. But
I think this kind of like shows it right here, right? This gentleman, he's wearing his hoodie, so I don't know, that makes him cool or mysterious or something. He's got his Zillow glasses on, and he's just in, like, he's just in. He's totally in, right? And if we scroll down, there's a couple of things that I see in this article that were interesting.
so how big of a problem is it, is what it says.
Yeah, no, I think it's a real big
I
problem.
like that. Redfin and Zillow put me to bed every night.
And, you know, it's one of these different things that people are getting these notices. And I guess I know I get notices every once in a while on a couple of different neighborhoods that I follow. And every time I look at it and I start thinking, I'm like, man, I should have. Geez, we could have. And whatever that happens to be. And I saw something up in here that they're designing them so that you stay there. And it becomes more addictive. And you search and sort and find only the ones that you're looking for. Right? And then all of a sudden it's, you know, between the videos and the pictures and the colors and it's appealing.
It is appealing, but you know, I don't know if this is true or not, but I was always told or heard that like Chili's and certain restaurants put something in their food that somehow triggers the brain to make you want that more and more.
So on the website, they need to trigger something that makes you want to continue to go there. So it's like hide something.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar that I know what you're saying. Yeah. So, yeah. So what were you going to say about what the problem?
So it's almost a gamification, right?
Yeah.
And they have great pictures. And they people spend money on marketing, and it becomes really glamorous. And you're looking at things that maybe you can afford or you can't afford, right?
You dream.
Yeah, and it puts you in this fake world, almost a metaverse.
So everyone has unrealistic expectations. Is that why? Are you pointing at me?
No,
I thought you went like...
No, I'm not pointing at you
like,
specifically.
What? Okay. So our search portals intentionally gamifying. So you're saying maybe that is true, that they are doing something to...
Yeah, I mean, when you get these things to make it feel that way, there's a whole list of people that play video games, that do things that you're trying to like unlock this, you're trying to open that, you're trying to be able to see this, you want to be the first to know about. Right?
It's kind of a competitive.
Yeah, you want to talk to your friends about, did you see what Mary, like whatever that is.
Yeah.
There's stuff to it. There's different ways you can search it. Up here, I saw some relationship. They had relationship to all different types of industries within the article of things that were coming up. But people are like intentionally gamifying what's going on here, and it's addictive. And like, you know, there's psychology experts talking through things.
So we need to hire a psychologist for our search.
We need to bring a psychologist on for our, and a UI expert. So
for lots of reasons.
We do. So ladies and gentlemen, it is
Are you addicted? I think we are as realtors, but I think your clients are too. And I think it's, the other part of that, it's addicting, but it causes, the problems that it causes. I think it causes the whole disconnection from, in your relationships by having these devices. But I also think that it causes a problem for us because people see so many things and they come telling us things about our job that they don't have all the facts. So, it's putting stuff out there that's really not realistic, and then they're coming to us thinking it is, and we have to fight that battle, right? So.
Yeah, and then there's even some other things in there. So I'm not a gamer, but I hear of like these, there'll be like tokens or like things that you can't get to, and you have to unlock it, and you can find it before others, or it's unique, or it's a hidden something or other. right, within the game.
There's
and then
always
you look at real
a
estate.
nugget.
And then what Zillow's done is they have these other listings that aren't over here on the web, on other sites, right?
Yeah.
And they have like their proprietary listings. It's basically a private listing network that they have on their own, right? Like that they're putting stuff out here. So now you can find things in different places that don't exist other places, and it's unique. And it's like finding this hidden item.
Right.
So I don't know. It's, especially when there's a scarcity problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, it's a problem. Now you know.
And
Who's addicted?
now you need to know what your clients are doing, right? So there's always reasons to talk about, is it something? And then you have to uncover why it's something.
Well, and I think if you understand that, then maybe it can help you with you can start to think about some of these questions you're going to be getting from buyers and sellers and how you can overcome that if you think about it in advance.
And how to take advantage of it. So if you know this is going on, are you the type of person, when you're talking with the client, are you the type of person that likes to find it on their own? Would you like me to do the stuff and research and find it for you and have those discussions? Are you searching on other places, right? And why do you like it? And could we consolidate that search and just put it in one place for you?
So we're going to do a little market research. Maybe we can have our intern do a little market research on that.
Yeah, there's all types of different things, right? But you just be asking and be having discussions.
Yes.
With your client, right? So, and each different site does things a little bit differently. So what you'll see is a place like Redfin is maybe a little bit more nerdy, and they have more stats and graphs and
there's some things
they approach
that
it
I don't
differently.
like on Redfin. I think we all can agree.
And Century 21 has a little bit more of a graphical representation. Some schools represent schools a little bit better. You know, some of the different portals have things that are better.
Yeah.
And we've tried to take each of those into account when we're looking at what we're doing.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of has something that's a little bit different bend. So it depends on your kind of personality, which one you would tend to like better.
Right.
Some places restrict things, and you're like consistently trying to open them and unlock them.
But when you have to put your information in there, are you clicking out of it and not doing it, or?
Or are you like, yep, I'll set up an account with you too?
Yeah, a lot of people I know set up, kind of dummy or junk email accounts that they give for that. I don't know about y'all, but I have several people that'll say, well, don't use that email. I'm going to give you my work email once they get to know you. But yeah.
Yep. And when somebody gives you their real email address and it's a Gmail address, you had somebody the other day give you an email address, right? And I was listening to you writing it down, and you were like, whatever the name was, and then it was, their user idea was whatever it was at gmail.com. And we were like, I immediately was like, nah. I was like, not really gonna, no. I was like, that's not a real thing, bro.
You didn't think it was the right email?
No, I thought it was the right email, but I immediately knocked him down like 7 pegs on the list of seriousness of doing business with the person.
Because based on their email?
Based on their email address.
Okay.
That their email address was at gmail.com.
Gmail is like pretty much what people have.
I know, but so what he should have had was he should have been John at whatever company name it is .com. He can have Gmail host it, but not having your own proprietary email address.
I see what you're saying.
As a person is not a thing.
I don't know.
It's a company. You can't do that. Whatever. We don't send our agents around with Gmail addresses like at yahoo.com. Johnny the Realtor 27 at yahoo.com.
Well, maybe there was a different reason for that. But anyway, it's an addiction. Understand it. Understand your clients.
And that's a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for today. If you are meeting me for our meeting at 10 o'clock, we will be in person at Wendy Farms for the design meeting. Just a friendly reminder there. I am headed up directly after this. What else you got?
I will be up after my 11 o'clock appointment.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have a
See
great
ya.
day.
I'm just going to be distracted.
All right, tell me whenever I'm ready. Yep. Now. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will see you in just a little bit. I'm going to turn off the mic.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear